to WDWNT's first annual theme park electric wheelchair rodeo, or the ECV rodeo. My name is Eric Morton. With me, as always, my partner in crime, Pete Carney.
You know, it's not a reback. Thanks for having me, Eric. I'm a little nervous about the race tonight. The conditions are slick, and there's a lot of people outside. I'd watch their ankles. But first, we need to learn more about how this is going to be played. Eric?
All right, our competitors will be operating an ECV owned by Tom Corless' own family.
Wow.
And we know that a lot of people that come to the resorts are using an ECV for the first time, or maybe they only used them once in a great while.
Yeah.
So these skills are important to keep refined, Pete.
100%. And you know what? When you're here, sometimes you might be ECVing around the world, and you got to watch out.
You never know, and you combine this with drinking, and anything could happen. We have arranged a course out behind the studio, Pete, up through the rotunda, then over and looking down the roof, down into the parking lot. This is one incredible course. I'm going to take you through it step by step so our viewers understand just what our drivers are looking at. The course is going to start with a straightaway.
That makes sense. I like that
This
so far.
straightaway is going to take them upwards of 4 miles an hour.
Wow.
All the way to where they turn around, they go to the Chapek chicane.
Oh.
They're going to have twists and turns as they navigate through there before they get to the ever-famous ankles, or the feet, the sandals of the tourists, the tourist ankles, the tankles, as they say.
The tankle section is what really scares me. I still have a little bit of trauma in my life from it.
They're going to have to thread that needle in the ECV before they turn back towards I-4 in our parking lot.
Slow down.
Make another turn towards the abandoned vehicle that is still there from many weeks ago. And then they will navigate through a construction zone, which is very important these days if you visit Epcot.
I mean, if you visit almost any park, there's going to be some construction.
And finally, they will have to park the ECV. This is
Very
not
tough.
for the faint of heart.
No,
This
people
is-
can barely park strollers. How do you expect them to do an ECV?
This is an AP course, and the great Lewis Hamilton already tried this. He crashed the
May he rest in
ECV.
peace.
Yeah, it was a fiery crash. He's done. Max Verstappen right behind him, same thing. The whole F1 team. Remember, it's wet out there. You got to turn left to go right. You got to turn right to go left. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We're going to take you right out to the course right now, behind the studio.
Let's get to the action.
Now, our
Still
first
gonna hit
competitor
It's completely.
is going to be
The
Tom
ground.
Corless.
Yeah, that's true. The ground. No, the ground is wet now. Like it's
Now,
gonna
the
be
scatter
different.
report, he clearly did not come in prepared. He's just realizing the ground is wet.
He's out here with a torn retina.
That's the other reason I'm going first, so they can
We
see
have
it one
strapped a
more time.
camera
What?
on him.
We're good to go. All right.
And here we go.
All right.
Let's see what happens. There
And
he
he's
goes.
off.
Oh, look, he's moving a
he
good
is
clip.
moving.
He's going a good 3.5,
You
4
can
miles
tell
an
this
hour.
is his
Now
family.
he's
SUV.
got to turn and he's got to go through the Chapek chicane.
Oh.
Oh, look at this.
All right.
But here's the tough. He's got
Oh.
to thread that needle coming out of this chicane. He needs
This
to
is
hit
really
the apex
slowing him
properly
down.
so that he does not hit the tankles, as we say. Let's see. Oh,
He's
look at this.
using-
Look at this skill.
People think this is easy. There's a lot of upper body
but-
involved.
Oh,
But
quiet.
can he thread the sandals? Oh, it looks like he's had a stall.
Watch
Oh,
out.
can he do it without hitting their feet?
Did he say excuse me?
Oh! Pete, I can't. Oh, it looks like he
we did-
dislocated
come
the
on.
right ankle.
Yes, someone is complaining right now to Disney.
Now he's going to make that turn. He's got to go. Now he's going to go down here and go through the construction
Watch
zone.
out, this could be Tron. This could be...
He's got the
there's
bubble
a child
wand.
with bubbles.
I forgot to tell you about the bubble wand
There's a
turn.
child with bubbles.
He's got to
Watch
make
out.
a full loop, and then he's going to go through the construction zone
Going
here.
right down the spine of Epcot, practically. And now he's
Oh
got to
my
park it just right in the parking spot.
All right.
You would think he had more practice. This is his family scooter.
Oh no.
This
A real slowdown. Seconds are ticking off the clock as he can't figure out to go forward or
his
backwards.
team was able to create this chassis. Actually, Ferrari created the engine. And it looks like, I can't tell if that's an engine stall. I don't know who you can blame these
we
problems
also
on.
should mention we did not allow any sponsor
Oh,
stickers,
no.
but he is heavily sponsored.
He is
Oh
heavily-
no.
He's backing up.
Oh, imagine your family next to this guy.
Oh, forget it.
And he's in. I
And
think
he's
we're
in,
gonna
I
double it.
think. Is that
A minute
1 minute and 40
41.
seconds? 1 minute 41 seconds.
I believe that's the record because this is the first time we're doing this.
This is the first
How many
time
did you count here? Because I only hit the one there.
If only briefly.
Okay.
1 minute and 41 seconds.
Not bad.
No, I
The
don't.
bad
Oh,
part
do
is
I?
we only have one of these bad boys, and now they have to move that.
I
to
guess
the
I have to
starting line.
We're gonna
return
have to
it.
reset the course. Let's talk about some of the pros and cons here. I thought his straightaway, fantastic. He nailed the first turn.
You know, he tried to thread that needle on the sandals, the tourist ankle, the tankles, as we said.
Yeah.
Only a slight dislocation of the tourist feet.
Yeah.
You know, some people would give it extra points for that,
Yeah, and to be honest, if those are the people
including the
who-
lady I saw at Epcot on Sunday.
You know, when a little injury like that, you're not running to security for a free day or anything like that. So I don't think this caused any major implications throughout the park.
No, plus sandals with socks. Come on.
Yeah, no one wants that. Also, why are you wearing sandals at all in the park? Sneakers all the way.
Their Crocs are in the shop. That's why,
Yeah,
Pete.
all right, that makes a lot
All
of
right.
sense.
Next up, we're going to have Jason Diffendal. His team is getting him ready.
Yeah, so I mean, not his scooter, but he was able to watch Tom do the course first, so maybe learning a little something from Tom.
He wasn't. If he knows something about navigating things slowly. So that's Jason Diffendal for you. We're going to see how close he is to ready. I can't tell what's
Let's
going on.
check what's going on outside. It looks like Jason's getting into the vehicle, locking himself in. Again, safety first. Do you think there should be seatbelts on ECVs,
I think a roll cage and helmet should be required.
especially for this course?
And there he
He's
goes.
off.
Look at that.
We
That
haven't even
classic
reset the
Diffendal.
clock.
Oh,
He's just going with Tom's
he's
time.
just going. We're just going to have to add his time to Tom's
Yeah,
time. Oh, there we
and
go.
look at that. Okay. Wait, is he frozen in time or is that us?
That is just how slowly Jason
There
is.
we go.
There he goes.
Wow.
He's through
Maybe-
the Chapek chicane.
He's going back and forth. It seems like he's making great time, especially since he's only 12 seconds
Now, what
in.
about the tankles?
All right, this is the hard part. Just blows through the
Oh, look at that.
tangles.
100 miles an hour. That's how it's done.
He is moving with no regard for this scooter.
He's got to go through the kid with the bubble wand now.
Oh,
He's-
the bubble wand.
oh,
You don't want soap in the eyes. Ooh, no problem.
not on the glass. It's through the
Right
construction
through the
zone.
construction as if no speed bumps were there
Now
at
he's
all.
got like a minute to park this to beat Tom's time, right?
He's just throwing it in reverse. He's really making work of this course. Oh my
Look at
gosh,
this.
look at this. It's
What
like he's done this
skill.
before.
What grace. This is the
Wow.
Michael Jordan of our
You can
sport.
hear the crowd outside cheering. The Michael Jordan of ECVs.
There we go. 52 seconds. Now, there's a little fluff on there. The clock started improperly, but, I mean, still, clearly beat Tom's time.
Yeah, he was moving. He took no prisoners out there. It's a great run out of Jason.
That is, I'm very impressed by Jason there. That's really, especially this late after his bedtime.
Oh, yeah, the man is running on fumes, literally.
It is.
Thank God it's an electric vehicle.
11:23 p.m. The man goes to bed at 8:12 on a late night. Course reset.
We're resetting the course
I
here.
think it's
Who's
gonna be
up
tough. We're gonna
next?
have Nick LoCicero.
Okay,
going
so
next.
Nick only mostly drives maxi vans, so driving an ECV is going to be a little different, a little more challenging.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. I have ridden with Nick in a maxi van, and I have to say, rarely in control. So this could go either way. Especially in these wet conditions.
Yeah, and also we should note, I believe he's just coming off of a segment involving mixology,
Yeah, he has been drinking a little bit.
so it could affect some of the cones.
This is a classic Epcot conundrum coming up.
Make way for this guy.
Let's go to the course, see if he's ready.
A few. I don't
It looks
know.
like he's at the starting line.
He's at the starting line. He's poised and ready in his Tom
Is the
Brady
clock ready?
clothing. Is the clock? We got the clock ready. We got Nick ready.
Who says I don't want
There he
it?
goes.
There.
There it is.
Oh, he's
How dare
bantering
you,
with Merida.
Already hitting on
Classic
Merida.
showman, that
Yeah.
Nick LoCicero.
There's only three another wee ones.
Never ready. Hold on.
The crowd is really getting pumped up out there. Look at this.
All right,
No
here we
fear
go.
in turn one.
This like
What?
Feel the rhythm, feel the
Down
rhyme,
there?
get on up, it's ECV time.
okay.
Here comes LoCicero.
look at
I
this.
don't know. I
electric
gotta lean a little
crowd.
forward. All right.
This is like, look, you have.
There he goes.
Oh, wow. Hi,
You have the
everybody.
16
One-handed,
Yeah.
the man is
Oh, look at
waving.
one-handed.
All
He's
right,
showboat.
let's
Oh,
go.
look, he's
Now,
Cadillacing a
regret
little
that
bit. That's going to
wave.
cost him.
Careful.
Now
We
he's got
haven't even started
There
the
we
clock.
go.
We'll give it to him.
the Chapek chicane.
Oh, he's a disaster.
This is a little harder than they thought.
You know what? When Jason made work of this, we thought, okay, this will be a good run, but Nick having a lot of struggle.
All right.
And the world has no idea what his time is.
No, we're just going to say he's
All
around
right.
48
Here
seconds.
we go. Can you move?
Age has not always been a
Please.
strong suit with Nick. So we're having trouble keeping track of this time.
Hello.
Well, I'll tell you what, he is taking years off
Hello
my life
there.
watching him
Would you
drive
like
this
to hop
course.
on?
Oh, well, if you're offering me a ride.
Look at that, he's got
Oh,
a full
yeah.
charge.
Oh, it's going through the bubble one now. There we go. He's getting
Oh,
hit with
boy.
the bubbles.
That's a little-
Is that Jill out there?
Should
hitting
we
with the
take some
bubbles?
open predictions on how he's going to park this thing?
Oh, now he's got to go through the construction
Look at
site.
his
Oh, look at
hand.
that. There's Communicore.
He is shaking
yeah, look
like
at
a
that.
leaf on that
After
thing.
liquid magic. All right, gotta speed up.
Oh,
Losing
he's singing
time.
Liquid Magic
Here,
songs.
all right.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's driving this like any kid at a Dave
Oh,
and Buster's.
he's way
oh,
off.
no.
This is
Oh, no, not into
this
the
is
pool.
embarrassing.
Oh, no.
If you're one of Nick's family members, please cover your eyes.
Oh, he's going to have to put that on the Expensify
This
card.
is just getting worse.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, jeez.
All right, we can say he sort of parked this. I don't know if there's a time penalty involved. We don't even know what his
Got this.
time was because the clock was broken.
Should we check his glasses prescription? That's what I'm worried about.
We don't know what his time was. I'm just going to say it was about.
A minute 40.
No, he's
Just a
faster. So let's
second
just
faster than
let's just
Tom.
put him at 58 seconds. Just
Okay.
we give him a time penalty for hitting the cone.
What was the time? We don't know. Okay. What are we doing with
We're
the last
going to go to
contestant?
commercial before our last competitor. Our last competitor is Merida.
All right, so yeah, before we see one of our favorite characters from Disney IP, why don't we head to a quick commercial break?
We'll be right back. We are back for our final competitor here at ECV Rodeo. We have been contacted by Race Control to advise us of a few rules. There are penalties for hitting cones and other obstacles.
Yes, we should have explained that earlier, that if you hit a cone, you get an extra 5 seconds added to your time. And if you hit some feet or other obstacles along the way, it is a 10-second penalty. So I believe you have the total time.
I have the total time. So Tom's original time was 1 minute and 41 seconds. He then incurred an additional 35 seconds
Wow.
of penalties. I don't
Okay.
know how many seconds that is, but it's a lot of seconds.
So I'm going to do some math here and say that is 2 minutes and change. Next.
Remedial math teacher, let us know in the comments. Jason was 57 seconds,
16.
but he incurred 30 seconds worth of time penalties. I can tell you that puts his time at about 1 minute and 27 seconds.
That is 1 minute and 27.
Nick LoCicero, we had him around 57, 58 seconds. We don't really even know. But he incurred 85
So that is
seconds.
about
of
a
penalties.
minute and a half.
That's a minute and a
Yeah.
half, take or give.
So we'll just put him at 2.5 minutes.
We have one competitor remaining. This is compelling because Merida is from Scotland and she rides horses.
She does.
If she didn't ride horses, I don't think they drive on the same side of the road as us, which may give her an advantage in Disney World ECV driving.
However, there is some sabotages out there. I saw some people inflating balloons, and we all know about balloons and Merida riding things. So
Don't pop
I'm a
around
little
her horse.
nervous.
But we are excited to see what Merida can do. Right now, it looks like Jason Diffendal, without a doubt, is the man to beat.
Yeah, with his penalties, only at 1 minute 27. Tom in second place with 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
And Nick with an hour and a half.
And Nick with close to an hour and a half.
All right, we're going to take it out to the course.
Jason's gonna go yell at them.
All right, there's Merida. She's ready to go.
She looks like that's the face of a winner to me.
I want to see,
Or-
did she put the rain tires on or did she stick with the regular?
There she goes. She's off.
She's on regular tires. That she's going to really want to do. Tire management's going to be important here, Pete. There she goes down the straightaway. She's just bombing down there, about a good 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Here into the Chapek chicane.
A lot of stop
no
and go.
problem.
Here we go.
Oh,
It seems
this
like she
looks
got a little
a little-
shaky. Oh, you know what it is? She's driving it like she's holding reins and not an ACV.
Oh, she.
Oh,
that
blew
is
right
a-
through the ankle.
that was a misery moment there with this. Oh, James Conn, rest in peace, died today. But
Oh, yeah.
Out the
Respects to his
way!
family.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's not a
through the
horse.
It
construction
seems
zone.
as though she did the circle too many times. Now she's got to avoid that construction area.
I have no idea how long this is taking, but it seems very fast.
Oh, she just ran over the parking spot. She didn't even back it in.
I think-
she's giving up before the finish
I don't think
line.
it's even properly parked yet. I think
She's taking a victory lap without crossing the finish
I don't
line.
think this is regulation completed circuit.
No, I didn't think anyone could do worse than Nick, but I again have been proven wrong.
She is terrible. Look at that.
Let's get her back on a horse.
Get her on a horse. Get her a bow and arrow.
Oh, wow.
This has been exciting, compelling, I don't know if we have a podium. I don't know if we have champagne.
I don't
if we
know,
play
yeah.
the anthems of the winners.
I don't know if there's an official winner's announcement,
But according to my math, our winner is Jason Diffendal.
yeah, I mean, the Vegas odds have been at plus 800 before the event. And you know what? He's really surprising people.
Phil Mickelson gave me plus 900.
Wow.
So
It's nice that you're friends with Phil
after
Mickelson.
that, we have Tom. And then Nick and Merida, let's just make them tied for third. Who knows?
Yeah.
I can't calculate
One
all
can't
the-
drive, one can't speak or drive.
It's perfect. So there you have it, our first annual theme park electric wheelchair rodeo.
Yeah, and
Jason,
you'd have to tune in to see that, but Jason definitely won.
the crowd is trickling
Yeah.
back into the paddock, in front of the paddock.
Sadly, our studio is being invaded by a lot of the people from outside.
I've seen a lot of incredible sports venues. Lambeau Field, Yankee Stadium, our parking lot, Amen Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was incredible. I expect a lot more patrons next year.
100%. I think this is going to be a long-lasting tradition, and maybe we have to open up a Hall of Fame for these drivers specifically.
That was incredible. We'll do that. So,
Jason has taken the throne in his victory position.
Oh, look at him. There he is, proudly on top of the podium.
Yes.
Jason stands below.
There he is. And just like the times they had tonight, Tom just finishing right behind him.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this event. I'm sure this will happen again if Tom's parents let us
A
use
day that will
their
go down in
EC
infamy.
vehicle.
Not after whatever Merida and Nick did
We'll
to
get
the
an update
scooter.
from the hospital on Nick and Merida later on.
I think she was my pilot last time I was on Smuggler's Run.
I just hired her for Carney Air.
Damage to my vessel?
Oh, boy.
All right, back to you, Tom.